Hello, beautiful beings, welcome in. And today we are going to do a little bit of a card reading. It's something that came through, and I'm excited to share it with you. And we're going to tap into that was quick, the energy of December and the end of the year. So we have already had 4 cards pop out. That was very quick. So let's see what is on these cards. So what I'm going to do is place them here, and I want you to just take a moment to just center in your heart, center in yourself, bring your awareness, bring your mind down to your heart, your awareness down to your heart, and just set an intention for what you'd like to receive. And let's go. So the first card that popped out was this beautiful card, Child of the Cosmos. And what it says is the intelligence of the universe lies within you. What I'm really getting from that is, where are you being invited to let go of control? To let go of trying to figure it out? To allow yourself to rest into the arms of the universe, into the arms of the divine, to let yourself be held by life. Because one of the main subconscious blocks, limitations, programs, whatever it is that resonates with you that we want to call it, is that this idea that it's all up to you. And if something is all up to you, you're not making space for the guidance of the universe, for life to work through you, to work with you. And that in itself just creates so much pressure and can limit your ability to see outside of what's going on in your mind. But the message that's really coming through is to allow yourself to remember that you are held. You are so held and supported by life. So much so that you don't actually have to figure it out. And what would it be like if you could allow yourself to just let go a bit to the universe, to your soul, to God, and just let yourself feel held and supported? That what it is that you would love to experience is already being orchestrated. Source, the universe, already can see everything and knows exactly how to make it happen. And what it's asking of you is to, it's coming through a little bit funny, to get out of the way. Like, to just allow yourself to be held, to allow yourself to see that you've done enough, that you are enough just as you are, and that you can be held and taken care of. So let's see what the second message is that might build on that, but that's the invitation to begin with, of where can you just let go a bit and remember that you are so held. Okay, the next one we have this gorgeous card, Earthed. So we can see here, the first thing that popped out for me is like seeing this woman inside of the crystal. And what it says here is learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And what's coming through for that is remembering. This is like a card of remembrance. This is a card, the message that's coming through right now is a card of remembrance, of remembering that you're here to play. You're here to take part in this world and play. Okay, this is really interesting what's coming through. It's like your soul is dressed up in this costume and it wants to play. Where can you remember to loosen your grip a little bit on having to figure it out, having to get it right, having to make it perfect, having to do the thing, and allow yourself to remember that you're in the game, but you're not of it. You're in this earth reality, but you're not from it. You are far like beyond this, you are up in the higher realms, your soul is up there, but it's here playing. So there can be both two sides to seeing this card, but what I'm being told to really focus on is this lightness almost. And this is why I think the first thing I saw was the crystal of just remembering, like, you are held, you are supported, you are from a higher realm, you are from a higher space. Your soul, your higher self is already still in the spirit world. Like it's up there or wherever in another dimension, but it's here playing. So where can you bring a bit more lightness to your experience? And that's not to take away, because I really understand like the density and the contrast that we can experience here, but it's almost like wanting me to share that, like, in those moments, especially in those moments, to be able to hold the contrast of it and the paradox of it, which is a very divinely feminine thing to do, to be able to hold the paradox of the contrast of the depths of the darkness of what it can be like to be in this human realm, whilst also remembering that you were a divine being, that you were a soul, that you were here to play, that you were not stuck in this realm, but you were just taking part in it. So let's see what builds from that. Ooh. Okay, so the next one we have is Activated Earth. And what it says here is power places, ley lines, and trust where you're led. So what I'm getting from that is this invitation to, with letting go more to the universe, allowing yourself to be held by your soul, to be held by the universe, to really allow yourself to trust your intuition. What has it been telling you? Where has it been leading you? What is one thing that your intuition has been asking of you to tune into? Is there anywhere that you're being guided to go to in particular? Or is there anywhere in particular that's this invitation of, if I was to say this week, go somewhere new, what would come through, or to allow that to be a space to be open? Like, where can you even like loosen yourself up to invite in a little bit more exploration and openness to say, what if you said this week, I'm going to go somewhere new. Soul, universe, show me somewhere. Show me a new opportunity just to go somewhere new. And sometimes it can just be for the sake of listening to your intuition, but see what happens when you go there. See what unfolds. But also, it may not be a specific place. It may also be, is it something that your soul is guiding you to express more, to explore more, to look more into? It might be a book. It might be doing something. It might be working with someone. It might be doing something in your business. Where are you being led right now? And what is an opportunity that you could take in that direction? That's really interesting how that came through. I wasn't expecting that, but let's see what the final card is. Interesting. Okay. The final card is All Paths Lead Home. And that is coming back to inner authority, interestingly, intuition, and turn your gaze within. The message that's coming through for this is a little bit of like, it doesn't matter so much what you do. Are you being connected to your soul? Are you responding to your intuition? Like I just said before, sometimes it's not because there is something at a specific place that you have to go to, but you're showing yourself that you're trusting your intuition. You're showing your soul, you're showing your guides, you're showing the divine, I'm here, I'm listening, show me the way. And on full circle, that's coming back to really remembering that the universe, the intelligence of the universe, the intelligence of your soul, of the divine is in you. It's in your DNA, it's activating in you. And the more that you listen, the more that you connect to yourself, that is the home that you're looking for. That is the path that anything that you do is always leading you back to, and to keep that in your conscious awareness, that no matter what you do, no matter what you study, no matter what you practice, like it's all to help you connect back to yourself and to your own intuition. That's something that I value so much, and I definitely, just as like a message that's coming through, is like that's why it's so important to really ensure that everything that you do is coming back to that inner connection with yourself and allowing you to connect more with your soul, to trust your intuition, to trust your own inner guidance, to know that you already know, and to let that lead you, because your soul knows. It's already encoded in your DNA. It's already encoded in every cell of your body what it is that you are here to do, the next step for you to take. And sometimes all that it asks for is for you to just ask and say, show me the way. I hand it over to you right now. If there's something that you haven't been making much progress in, or you're not sure about, that's okay. It's part of the journey here. We're not meant to know everything at once. But sometimes even just a small prayer to your heart, to your soul, of like, I hand it over to you right now. Show me the way. Show me the next step. I allow myself to let go of trying to figure it out, of trying to control, and I trust you to lead me, to guide me. And to remember that anything that it is guiding you to, anything that it is guiding, like whether it is a place or a book or a program or like an action or a new venture for yourself, underneath it all is you. And what it is actually guiding you to is an expression of you. So open yourself up to new opportunities in a way that allows you to feel so connected to your soul and to your intuition, and gives you the pathway for your soul to come more alive and express more through you. And to remember that you already have the answers within you, already know the way. And I'm curious, like, ask yourself what's coming up during this. If there's anything that's really coming up in your system right now, in your mind, take note of that. It's your subconscious and your intuition guiding you into what it is that is meant for you. And that you can trust it. You can trust it. And sometimes all it takes is you declaring, I'm just going to trust what comes through, can be one of the biggest shifts that you can make, particularly when you're activating more of your intuition or your psychic abilities, your own guidance and connection with yourself. Declaring to yourself that you're going to trust is like giving your intuition the yes to come alive and speak more through you. So even if it's, I'm just going to trust this week, I'm going to trust what comes through, I'm going to trust where it leads me, I'm going to trust what it leads me to. That is you saying to your soul, I'm with you, I'm aligning with you, I'm listening, show me the way. That is when it can speak more. So you can trust what comes through, you can trust that you have the answers within you. And you can trust where you're led, and that you are so held by the universe and by your soul. So I hope that this reading served you. I hope that you got something from this. I'm curious if anything did. Feel free to let me know in the comments, or send me a message on Instagram or an email. And I hope that wherever and whenever this is finding you, that it supported you to connect more with yourself, to receive some guidance. And feel free to subscribe if this did support you. I will be sharing more of these videos and more of these transmissions and channeled messages. So I'm sending you so much love wherever you are, and have a beautiful day or night. Bye.